Well, there you go.
Hello, welcome to the watch along.
The second one.
The second one. This disagreement's going on about Wi-Fi at Everton. There you go. There you go. It is Belgium against Slovakia. Mathew Onana does start for Belgium.
Does that mean you want Belgium to win?
No. It's the only Everton player on show, so that's why I was going to Mathew Onana's Belgium. Let's have a look at the two lineups for the team. Yeah. Ned, what have you put up first?
Belgium.
Can just about see it. Belgium have begun with Casteels in goal, Castagne, wow face of Leicester there, the Bast and Carrasco there back for Mangala and Mathew Onana, the double six. Trossard, Kevin De Bruyne, captain Jeremy Doku and Romelu Lukaku. For Slovakia, Dubravka, Pekarik, Vavaro, Srinya, Hanko, and then Duda, Lobotka, Kuka in midfield, Schrantz, Bozanic and Haraslin are their front three. Should be a good one, this Belgium, one of the favourites, one of the big hitters.
They have to put a marker down, I think, today.
I
think they do. I think
we just watched Romania, haven't we?
There's a bit of a doubt over the what they're going to do this time after having a pretty poor World Cup.
Yeah.
Well, a very poor World Cup, wasn't it? So there's going to be a little bit of a doubt over them, and it's going to be interesting to see how they've changed with the new manager, new coach.
Yeah. Domenico Tedesco, of course. The game is being played in Frankfurt. Now, just because of Tinternet, we will be, if you've got your big telly on and you're watching it, we'll be slightly delayed because obviously the feed's going through there, through the internet and to you. So there you go. Tedesco and Calzone, who you quite partial to a Calzone.
I do love a Calzone. I do.
There you go. When you're in Germany, you order a big Calzone.
I do like the Calzone.
This game, of course, being played in Germany. So there you go.
So, so much.
It's just
why Belgium got less players on the bench?
They just wanted two less.
Maybe they don't put injured players on the bench.
Tedesco was like, no, we're happy with this. But there you go. We've just got 86,000 subs.
So it's a question then.
Thank you very much. 14,000 to go. Come on. Yes, John?
Will Belgium be the top of the group at the end of this game?
No.
No.
Right, we're all on no then.
No.
No.
That'll make it spicy, won't
It'll be interesting. Yeah. I mean, if they win 4-0, like they are top of the group. Yeah. That's the challenge for them.
Romania-Belgium game? Because it's the next one, isn't it? But because that'll be a good one to watch.
What are we on Monday? Probably Friday, maybe.
Yeah, because England play
Thursday, so it'll be Friday.
Yeah. That'll be a good one then, won't it?
Yeah. And in qualification, Slovakia finished second behind Portugal. They won 7 of their 10 games in qualification.
Not bad.
Scoring 17 goals, only conceding 8. And Portugal, Belgium in their group. Where have you gone? Belgium won their group 6 victories out of 8. 2 draws, scored 22 times, conceding 4. Romelu Lukaku was their top scorer in qualification with 14 goals in those 8 games. He was the top scorer.
Belgium-Romania is Saturday.
Oh, it's Saturday, okay.
8 o'clock kick-off on Saturday.
Nice.
Taster.
Nice.
Which means...
So we are underway here in Frankfurt.
The other game's a different day.
I know, well,
so they'll sort of know what they do.
Well, tomorrow there's no 2 o'clock game. No. You see, what's mad is France in Netherlands group. Oh! Kevin De Bruyne almost pinched it from Dubravka and an early throw into Belgium. Good start for Belgium there. Half time, I'm telling you. Oh, you're not going to be here?
Second half time's there, so just knock that one off.
He's not looking, so you're telling the wrong person. The ball going back. Put it there. He knows what he's doing. Belgium just knocking the ball around at the back. At the moment, heavy from Carrasco. And they work it out. So wow, face misstep there. Castagne goes long towards Lukaku.
Still looks heavy, doesn't he? Maybe we saw him when he was skinny.
We saw him at his best.
Yeah, absolutely.
In his prime.
It was prime, wasn't it? season.
He's had another decent season now for Roma.
Oh, he did. Yeah, but, you
He's
know,
a goal scorer, mate.
Puts the ball in the net.
Yeah,
doesn't he?
he
easier
scores
in
goals.
Italy.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if he come back to the Premier League, could he do it?
On a Tuesday night.
Mm.
Yeah. I think Everton should win.
That's what I was going to
You'd
say.
be
you know.
really disappointed if he didn't get 15 league goals, wouldn't you?
Mm,
Even past prime now.
yeah,
Yeah, you'd probably be pleased if DCL got 15 league goals. So there's your difference.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if he got 15, that'd be great, wouldn't
Yeah.
it? I mean, double.
20 plus in all competitions, I think. When did it? Oh, I'll check.
I mean, AS Roma, if Friedkin takes over, I mean, he's Tucker on there, hasn't he, on loan?
Yeah, yeah.
Chelsea don't want Lukaku, would that
They've
be?
got to find a home for him, haven't they?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Doku was brilliantly skipped away from 2 tackles. He's advancing towards the box. Still going.
keep going
Lukaku's pointing
Shoot!
square. Kevin De Bruyne. Lukaku.
Yes!
What a save!
What a save! Well, straight down
He
his throat.
should have scored.
He should have scored.
Kevin De Bruyne should
Dubravka.
have scored.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant save. What a run by Jeremy Doku. Tremendous. Romelu Lukaku's got to score. It's a great save, but he's got to score.
that
That's
was
brilliant by
tremendous,
Doku.
He rode the tackle.
Squared it to Kevin De Bruyne
See
on
that?
the stretch. Rom's onside. It broke. It's straight at him, but
it
Dubravka
did
was
him.
big. Real opportunity there. Real
In
opportunity.
his Everton days, he would have had more composure and scored.
They were civilised. That's great.
Okay.
He's only scored 20 league goals twice since he left us. That was in Milan.
Yeah. He knew. He should have stayed.
Anyone could have
In
scored.
fact,
should
he
have
hasn't got
stayed.
above 50. Well, he got 16 at his first season at United, but that's an eternity.
He's just never lived up to his.
Actually, I could call him.
Well, he's he should have stayed at Everton. It was his home. Ball switched out. Good start by Belgium now.
Was?
Yeah. I mean, it would have been a better start if they scored.
Oh, if he'd just slotted it in, yeah. Slovakia coming forward. Little around the lat. Oh. Going back, just getting touches of the ball. It's what they need. They need to settle down a little bit because it was a fast start by Belgium.
Just shows you the difference, though, having someone with pace who can take the ball off the
Yeah.
pitch.
I mean,
No.
Doku, how he rode.
You can
those
have all
complete
your
challenges,
formations and all your clever bits and bobs, but someone with a bit of pace running at you.
Yeah.
That's it, though, isn't it? This is the thing, is that when you look at, say, Everton, this is half the battle because we don't have that pace.
When you look at like,
Wide.
but when you look at some of the games so far, what Salah did for Germany, done for Germany, what Sini Saka did in the first half last night. The difference just having someone who's direct, who's got pace.
Well,
Gets you in every
that's
time.
as key as the speed thing, being direct.
Yeah. But just running into space.
But they are.
Doku's
The amount of footballers who pick the ball up who don't run into the space, they run at players instead of running towards the space and attracting the player over. Once you attract the player out of their area, they haven't got the balance.
There's the man. Great touch.
Onana. Perfect touch that from Onana.
What's up with his hand?
Ned's the fan.
That's a good ball. Lukaku's in again. Will he get there? Trossard goes open. Ron square.
Give it to Ron.
What is he doing?
Give it to Ron.
Give it to Ron. Give it to Ron.
What is Trossard doing? He should have squared it. Lukaku's fuming with him there.
See, the Everton Lukaku would have got that ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trossard's gone. You've missed 2. I'm not giving it back to you again.
Oh, no.
But he should have given the worst thing was he's trying to dink it to Kevin De Bruyne at the back post instead of just squaring it.
Yeah, square it.
Really, but Doku has made a great start here. He really has. What a tremendous start to the game. Fast, direct. There's a switch on. It's over Castagne's head. And he keep it in.
No.
Saves the goal kick at the expense of a throw-in.
Do you
5
think
minutes
Doku's
40 gone.
sort of player who would play for a team who have huge amounts of possession and pin people into their own?
No,
20
Doku would undoubtedly, and we said this 2 years ago when he was available for a decent price, be better playing for a club like Everton,
Yeah.
where we aren't high up the pitch and
That's right.
therefore
He gets
he's
space.
just get space in. Oh, that's a mistake. They've won a chance.
Is he offside, surely? Is he offside?
No.
I'll check.
Oh my God. Slovakia.
Look like they've taken the lead there. We'll have to wait.
He must have been offside. He's got to be
AI
offside.
will have done it already, surely.
No,
They're
that'll take a
listening.
minute.
They're listening.
Hang on, I'll tell you what though, the body language
The body
of
language
the Belgian player
suggests, like,
suggests it was
yeah.
a goal, but it also the scorer looks a little bit...
He looks a bit sheepish walking
Enjoy it.
back. The fans
Come on,
are
show him
waiting.
replay the goal.
Here we go, here we go.
You'll see it here.
See, look how deep he is.
Do you think someone way over there?
Look how deep he is.
That's not
What are
a
you
good
doing?
ball. No, he's onside.
Oh, he's onside.
It's
Well,
1-0
he's onside.
Slovakia. What a finish that is.
What a finish, 1-0.
Wow.
Wow, what a start.
Was that Toffee playing it across his
Yeah.
box? Oh, Jeremy. Jeremy. Oh, there's Onana.
What a finish.
It wasn't Onana's fault.
Good finish, this, look.
That's a nice finish.
Oh, it's keeper couldn't
is
do
it-
that.
Is that how you're going to rank everything there?
that is a great
Definitely a
finish.
goal.
And Slovakia lead.
Don't need AI to...
Wow. And a chance with the finish. It was a nice finish.
48 in the world.
Amadou Onana trying to get his teammates going.
That was Amadou was getting the blame.
No, it was Jeremy
No, it was
Doku.
Doku.
He done a stupid trick
Yeah,
instead
well,
of...
yeah,
We're gonna see.
well, we know. They've already checked
we know,
over.
we
Kicked
know.
off. I think kicking off was the...
Might have been the
end.
indication, yeah.
Yeah.
What a start for Slovakia, 1-0. Wow.
Belgium showing all their old...
They should have been up 1-up already.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe it
What?
wasn't Roberto's fault after all.
Well,
Well,
it's
you
been
said
imprinted on them. I think the technical word for that is dicking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
yeah. Jeremy dicking about, yeah.
Yeah.
Dicku.
Dicku about. Well, Phil Gaming says totally expect Belgium to win easily,
Yeah.
especially with Doku, Trossard, De Bruyne, Lukaku. They look so dangerous already. 11 seconds before Slovakia went 1-0. Don't worry, Phil. Commentators care. So it's fine.
He might still be right.
Could Slovakia...
Eric Howell in the comments
Could
says
Slovakia...
Lukaku had to score. You're right,
did.
Eric. You're
He
right.
did. You're right.
Eric, I still haven't got over that test lesson 2 years ago. The speed of it, mate. Honestly, it's still imprinted
Oh, I didn't-
on me brain.
Britain broke his leg last week playing footy.
Pull the bloody mood down there.
No, he did. He broke his leg last week.
Oh,
Who?
God.
Eric's lad broke his leg last week.
I
Put
hope
it this
he's
way,
all
Ned,
right.
he's still better than you at footy with a broken
even
leg.
with a broken leg. Whoa. Well, get well soon, Britain.
Yeah.
Get back to the
Been
banging the
all
goals.
electric rides, haven't you?
I know, but I just, when he done the Tesla, I just weren't expecting.
instant.
Like, it was basically
Like
the rock
that?
and roller coaster
Yeah.
in the car, wasn't it? It was 4G
Yeah.
immediately.
Dude, looks like a
That's what it was like, yeah, that's what it was like. And when he took his hands off the bleeding steering wheel.
When he put it in...
Ned, hang on, Ned's trying to show you this pad, so just please pay attention.
never seen it
because I
before,
won't know what
yeah.
to do. In fact, I won't even be here.
The last time you
There's a
pressed that, you
pause
pressed the
for
wrong
each
button.
timer. The second half time is above the first half time. It says second half.
He'll suss it.
And there's a fall with score.
Why are you going to play football?
Oh, Doku been round the back.
It's like
I played
you're...
an 8 o'clock game.
It's like you're 9.
It's not. And I did saw it first.
You look like Dora the Explorer.
Too much information.
What time are you kicking off? 6?
6, but
Ah,
I need
yeah.
to go to the 21st really fast.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah,
Go on,
thanks
just
for
go
that, yeah.
across, go. If...
Out the groin.
That's as fast as you go, isn't it?
There you go. Very good go. I don't know. Good afternoon, Ian. Yes, we are.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
See you later. Enjoying the day, and we're enjoying this game. Phil says, one early one, like Albania did the same. No, they did. Albania, quickest goal ever at Euros.
This is good. It'll make it a better
Well, this
game.
is good, yeah.
Because I don't think Slovakia will sit in either.
Doesn't
No.
look like it, does it?
No. Well, they won 7 of the 10 qualification games, didn't he? So, in their group. So, really, really good start. Good start to the game. Good tempo about it. 10 minutes, 20 seconds gone. It's 1-0. I mean, you're looking back there and that Lukaku chance if he pops that away.
Big now.
That's it though, isn't it? I mean, every game got goals in it, hasn't it? Great. Great. What a
Except the
start.
ones, yeah.
Whipped in, flicked on, the first contact on his own.
What
Cushion
have you done?
He was
I
offside.
mean, it's probably the right idea.
He was offside.
He was offside. Yeah. Offside.
Yeah, he couldn't have really
Couldn't have
done.
scored, so...
He should have took it, chested it up and Hugo Sanchez there, just for the hell of it.
Oh, Doku. Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go, see?
That's keeping him on
Keep him
side.
on side, and that's the beauty. I mean, it's more than
it's
just that. I mean,
it's miles.
surely.
John, I mean, I
just
don't know
picked
how
the
much
latest
of
one,
the
haven't they?
AI offsides you've seen.
Not much.
What's your feelings on it, like as a supporter? As if are you more comfortable with those decisions being given by AI rather than them bringing out the big stupid
Yes, of
lines and
course.
someone just drawing it like like that?
Of course.
Yeah. Okay. But it's coming in the Premier League, but it's madly enough not coming in until November
Yeah, why is that?
when they change the winter till the winter ball. Apparently,
Is that the reason?
that's the
That's the first chance
that's
they're about
what
to
they're
change
saying.
the ball.
God knows. So, but to me, I just look at it like like the goal line technology. So I just go, they've give it, he check, oh, it's AI, it's offside, and that's how I'll have it in my head. It'll be, and like me and Ped have said at times, they can change the parameters if they want to. If it moves to daylight, they can just move it.
You can just
Just change it.
Yeah.
So if it does, is Amadou Onana, little threaded ball, De Bruyne to foul, Kevin De Bruyne to foul. If they do change the offside to being daylight, which is like Arsene Wenger wants, try to give
You mean like
advantage
it
to
used to be?
like they used to be, then the AI will get it even more correct than what the lines would be. So I quite like it and think
No, I think it's excellent.
that's a.
I don't know why it's not announced immediately.
They said though, didn't they? You were going to hear it in the stadiums and everything. They've got that AI within.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's within 8 to 9 seconds or something. Ball to the back post. 2 Slovakia players go down. The referee. Onana's in the mix there. That's who they're looking for. It's whipped in by De Bruyne. Onana. He's just throwing them off.
So here's a question because I don't know. Right?
Yeah. 13 minutes gone. 1-0
So
Slovakia.
if you have AI for offside,
Yeah.
do assistant referees get told offside not to do it? You?
No, because one was put up the other day and it was disallowed, and then the AI give it afterwards.
So why are they even making decisions?
So
when
it was
there's
the
an AI?
Switzerland. It was the Switzerland game. They scored, and the linesman disallowed.
Yeah.
And then the AI give it because it was clearly onside.
He was miles
So
on
why
as well.
they should
The
not
first
be
goal,
putting their
wasn't it?
flags up.
Yeah.
If a goal goes in, they should not, unless it's like a boat. But for any close, they should just leave it.
Absolutely.
I suppose they could say after the goal is scored, the human being thinks it's off.
You can put the flag up. It's
or
getting
whatever.
checked anyway,
If
don't you?
only case the AI is working, maybe something goes wrong. I don't
Yeah.
know. But over time, if that was what I'm advocating happens, then they'll have a real issue when AI is not there, won't they? Because they won't be used to doing it.
Well, this is why I think the referee, the offside should change to that daylight.
Because it's easier for human beings as well.
Well, because people forget that most aspects of football aren't played with VAR.
That's right.
You know, there's only the top level in international that gets played.
Yeah.
So if you're coming through and you're doing offside, we talk about this quite regularly. Kids copy everything that they see on TV. If they're moaning at a referee because the referee can't see an offside is that much off because he hasn't got VAR, then we need a simpler way of doing it. And that to me is the new Wenger way.
Yeah.
Which ironically is the old way.
Yeah.
Eugene says, good evening all. Good evening, Eugene. Phil says, this Euros has been so good so far. Goals galore. Every game's been exciting. Definitely. Phil, even the that game today was brilliant. Romania were brilliant. The game the other day, Spain were brilliant, but Croatia had really good chances to definitely get back in the game at stages. There's Jeremy Doku approaching dummies, comes inside onto his left foot,
Oh,
shoots.
he's got a lot to make up for, hasn't he?
Does he know how to cross?
You know what though? He plays off the left for City, but he's playing on the right there, and he's causing these real problems.
He's coming inside, isn't he?
And throwing crosses in on the outside, which is good. Mr. M. XXXXXX says there has been a goal before 30 minutes in every game so far.
That's a good shout.
It's really good, isn't it?
Shout,
It's a good stat, that. Well done.
Every team's going for it, aren't they?
Papa
Well, not
Stingray,
every
there will be a delay, mate. There will. Because we're watching, and obviously everything's coming through, so
It's on the screen.
takes a bit of time. Here goes De Bruyne,
The
switches
time's
it,
on the screen for us. So.
So if you want to get in sync with us, just
pause it for a
pause on
sec.
your thing until you get it.
Come inside, checks. Put the ball in the box.
Oh,
plays it back.
great
In round the
ball.
back.
Oh, good tackle, and that's a goal kick.
Yeah,
Brilliant
did it flick off
defending.
him?
Tremendous
Trossard
defending.
was almost in round the back there.
That is tremendous defending.
Lovely ball out from De Bruyne, that's what he does. Emma says the England game's been the biggest letdown so far.
Shock.
No, I don't know. You know what? I thought England were all right. The first half they were good. Second half was very cagey, and they had to move up 15 yards up the pitch, and he didn't. Harry Kane was getting deeper and deeper. But if you're looking, Gareth Southgate's won the opening games in the last 4 tournaments. Before that, England hadn't won an opening game.
Like 10 tournaments
yeah.
or something.
I thought they were rubbish, but it's about winning the game.
Got the game. They've got 3 points. They're basically now, they should be well capable. The 2 games they've got left are picking up at least 1 point, and that'll put them through.
It's like the CL, and it only comes to life when it's sudden death knockout.
I like
That's what it matters.
Onana, that's a surprise. What a surprise, laying on the floor.
PSR here, son.
Come on, Amit. You need to be amazing. I mean, you need to be amazing here.
Over, you?
Come on, get up, lad. We want you to be superb, because if you are going to go, we want to bring in that big bucks for you, son. Jester says England will play better against Denmark. Yeah, maybe. I mean, the Trent Alexander-Arnold experiment.
What was that? Yeah.
Did it work or didn't it work?
Isn't that like 7, 8, 9 games he's played in there for England now?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was in a tournament last night. What do you think? Do you think it worked?
They're seduced with his passing ability. There's more to playing in midfield than being able to pass the ball.
I thought he was very average.
He was awful.
I thought the whole midfield was so wide open.
He hasn't got. He can't play defensively as a fullback when everything's in front of you. He's not going to play in midfield, is he? Where the ball's behind you as well.
Well, this was what might have been Roy Keane the other day was saying. It's great when you were over to the side and everything. You don't have to worry about what's behind you. It's like you just said. Whereas in midfield, you've got to watch runners off the back here. You've got to watch everyone. Great. His passing ability is second to none. It's sensational. His passing range, he hit a couple last night. He was tremendous.
And they're right on the money.
But he doesn't have that. When you have like players who play, look at Tony Kroos the other day, right? His passing range is amazing, but he just knows how to play there. He's played there all his career. Yeah. There's a difference between being loads of people have made like, I think we heard Rooney and Gary Neville about this, like, it's when you have a player who plays in a position and then he wanders into another position and you go, oh, he can play in that position. And the reason he's so good in that position, because he just wandered out of another position.
Klopp tried to, Jurgen Klopp's a brilliant manager, don't get me wrong, but he tried to do what Man City do, which is push the full-backs into midfield. Now, Trent Alexander-Arnold, because his passing range is good, and Liverpool are dominant in a lot of games, he was able to go in there, and that's why you got this thing of, oh no, he can definitely play there. But he's not João Cancelo.
No, but the reason why he can do that though is because he becomes a spare man, and no one knows where to pick him up. If you play him in centre midfielder, he's a centre midfielder, and the other centre midfielder picks him up. That's that. Whereas someone like you watch someone properly knows how to play that position, whether it be a Tony Kroos or whoever, they just know how to. You know when how to drop off.
What about this then? Would England be better playing him at right back?
Yeah.
Kyle Walker at centre back with John Stones. Gay was excellent last night, so I feel like he would be the one who'd like come out, but I just mean.
Well, what about Walker playing centre back and John Stones playing centre midfield?
Walker with Gay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, to me, I've said lots of times.
Because then you've got the pace.
John Stones is the defensive midfield.
Then you've got the pace to cover Alexander-Arnold when he's not there, and you've got a little bit of something.
Well, John Stones is very good.
So I was going to ask you.
But hang on, sorry, just to finish with that. But then for me, they just give the ball away. Trossard has goalies out of his goal. Look at Romelu Lukaku. See
that's 2 now, isn't it?
2 now. He owes him.
Yeah.
Phil Foden shoved out on the left. We just couldn't get him in the game.
Yes.
Whereas
wasted out.
For me, if England would have had Declan, and it makes me laugh when people say, "Oh, you can't play Rice as a 6." He was literally at number 6, which Arsenal paid over 100 million for. Yeah. Anyway, you'd have Rice, and I would have Bellingham and Foden ahead of him.
Yes.
Personally, because I think the more people you've got who are good on the ball, that would allow Foden. Because Jude Bellingham wasn't playing as a number 10 last night. He was just as a midfielder. He was everywhere. He was sensational. Foden could have easily played in that pocket with him, where he's more likely to get the ball and be able to get shots.
There's a number of guys who started as midfield players end up as defenders.
Yeah.
There's a reason, isn't there? which is about spatial awareness.
Of course,
and all that sort of
yeah.
stuff. There's very few you find go the other way around. You just call John Stones out, but maybe he's just a DM who's been playing centre back all his career, or most of it.
Well, I just think John's such a good footballer.
And he's calm. And he's
John Stones
John.
is such a good footballer.
You've got to have awareness.
He's good on it.
But you've got to have awareness around you, and Alexander-Arnold just doesn't have it.
It's just not his position.
He's just a better attacking player, isn't he? Just the way it is. That's what he is. There's no point. Like, people, when you say this, it's like people think that, you know, are you just picking on him because he's a Liverpool player,
it's not.
or why, you know what I mean? But because he's a good footballer, there's nothing wrong with saying his qualities defensively aren't
Use him
great.
at his strength then. Yeah.
But do you know what I mean? It's like, he wouldn't have a go at a centre forward because he can't play fullback.
No, that's
Would you?
true. He's not particularly athletic though either, is he? You look at Kyle Walker on the other side.
Kyle Walker's a freak,
I know he's
isn't
a
he?
freaky
34 and he's still absolute lightning, isn't he?
Because if you chose to play a 4, which is sort of what we tried to play the other night, where your 2 fullbacks can almost be wing backs.
Yeah.
Which one of you just said play him at right back then? Was it you? Alexander-Arnold.
Oh,
that's
no,
a
I'm saying, could you play him there and put Walker in the middle? Yeah.
I think you could, because particularly in some games, and the pundits are almost saying, against the so-called lesser teams, you put Alexander-Arnold,
Ooh.
but you can't
Oh,
afford.
chance. Could the flex? Oh, God.
You can't afford to do that against the better teams.
No.
They'll get caught out in midfield.
Yeah, because clever people and good midfield players, quality midfield players, will just run off them. 22 minutes 45 seconds gone. Slovakia still good value so far for their lead, although
Keeper
it's Trossard that picked the pass.
Keeper hasn't had to make a save since
The one from Rom earlier.
since the first minute.
I mean, he did come out and give the ball to Trossard, then it wasn't in, and Trossard would have squared it to Lukaku. Might have been 1-1,
He
but
knew.
Labocca there
They look comfortable on the ball.
worked it out. But they're not sitting back, are they? It's a different display to what we saw with Romania before.
Yeah.
They were tactically brilliant, by the way, and got a great result, but Slovakia they're having a go. They're playing, aren't they? Playing their part.
But Romania played rope-a-dope, didn't they? Yeah.
Well,
You know, they sat off, but when they transitioned, they went. They put numbers.
the
forward.
game plan was tremendous.
It was
It's Trossard again. He's not had a good start here, the Arsenal. Well, Arsenal forward. Onana, look at that intelligence, putting it into a bit where there was nobody, just so they could calm it down.
Get it. Put the ball in space. Yeah.
Just relax, I'll knock it into space, get your awareness. It's still 1-0. Phil says this is perfect for Romania. If it's that big and Belgium lose, this will blow the
For
group
Romania
wide.
is because the game against Belgium, if they had to win it, they'd love it, wouldn't they? Sitting off them.
Benny says very arrogant to pick Trent in the centre of midfield. Any player that learns the position learns you can't give the ball away in the middle of the
Who would
pitch.
you
He
put
did
in?
give.
Whose place did he have then in midfield?
Well, Conor Gallagher's been playing well. He could have played in. They could have played Kobe Mainoo, who we brought on, who's very good there and has played a lot of games for United there and was absolutely brilliant in the FA Cup final. Scored the winner, of course. Phil Foden, I think City play him in a pocket.
Yeah.
Centrally,
Where you want him with
where you
Bellingham.
want him. And
The
yet,
two there.
play with Bellingham. Like I said, Bellingham was actually better where he was last night, which was all over midfield. Watched him the other week from like in the Champions League final. He was disciplined. He was very calm and in control of everything, but he wasn't as effective as what he has been. When he's like that and all, when he's all action like he was last night, there'll be a time when he might not play like that. But considering the lad's playing with a little bit of a groin injury as well, and it might need a little bit of surgery, he's absolutely brilliant, isn't he? You don't want him sitting next to Harry Kane not doing anything. You need him in the game, and he ran the game last night. Get Foden in them central areas where he's at his best. Phil Foden was unbelievable for Manchester City and has got that ability to be unbelievable for England. But if you go and stick him out on the left and hardly give him the ball, because let's be honest, Saka was brilliant first half.
Keepers give it away again.
Brav kick giving it away. Carrasco. It's not a good ball, but they work it back. Just, oh, no, look at that. Arteta's watching this. There's another 10 million on his fee. If I was you, Mikel, I'd definitely buy him by the
So what
30th.
did the England manager think Alexander-Arnold was bringing to the team? That's a game where we're...
There must be the passing, mustn't it?
innit?
Yeah, but isn't that allegedly was going to be a game where we dominated possession? Because when you think of Trent,
And yet
it's
the
all
possession
about
wasn't, was it?
switch type, really long, accurate passes where you've got pace to run in behind and stuff. Perfect for Liverpool with a Salah
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
But this was going to be camped on the edge of their box. Don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Phil says it's the same old Safegate. Plays too safe, goes 1-0 up, me sit on it.
That's not wrong, is it?
Southgate hasn't got the balls to kill teams off.
But he knows how important the first game is as well.
Thought Bowen and Gallagher were good when they came on.
Bowen looked very lively.
Oh, a painful one.
Yeah.
Man, it's a painful one.
see
On
that.
Trossard. Benny says, how about Walker at left back? No, for the simple reason that
Oh, his leg
Yeah,
just
his
did
leg.
that. It's look at stage. Oh,
It was a knee, wasn't it?
no, see that.
the
it
ankle,
was.
the ankle rolled. I think if you had him at left back though, you're taking the elements of him. Like we saw the one in the first half when he just put the afterburners on, and it was only he got a nudge at the last minute
Yeah.
that he couldn't knock it square for Kane, or I think it might have been, was it Foden in there as well? That's what he brings, and his recovery pace is massive. Carlos is late for this one, but I hear Belgium gifted the goal. Doku playing a stupid pass. Goalkeeper made a good save and the lads finished it. So, yeah, silly mistake really to make. But it is.
Surprised Southgate didn't bring Grealish. Oh, he's not there, is he?
I'd have put Brandthwaite on for the last. Oh no. Will says, is there any news on the takeover?
Not yet.
No, nothing, mate. Nothing.
Be patient.
It'll be. It seems like it's imminent, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, any news, and it is, of course, just entering in the exclusivity period, isn't it? I'll take it from there then. Jonathan Everton, wasn't he? Says, are you positive about the Friedkin group?
Not me.
Yeah, well, us. We won't answer it.
Change
John.
of ownership I'm positive about, yeah. But we don't know what they're going to do we? Yes.
No.
But we also sit on this sofa and talk about proper business people.
Oh, what are you doing there?
proper
What a
business
terrible
people,
pass that was.
blah,
Trossard's
blah,
been
blah,
shocking. Yeah.
doing the right thing has got to make us better. So let's default to yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Mangala's been booked. Mangala was booked there because Trossard gave him another awful pass.
Hospital ball.
He has been shocking, Trossard here. Such a good footballer,
Oh,
but,
he stood on him.
but he has been poor here.
Who's the kit manufacturer for Belgium?
Yes. Adidas. No, looks like
Wetlock.
yeah, I was gonna say looks like it's been in the shower.
Yeah.
So we roasting, that's why.
Yeah.
Clive says hopefully an MOM performance by Onana. That's
Well, not at the moment,
He's
it's
going to
not.
have to step it up a little bit. Blue Keely's
slow down,
watching today from Torremolinos in Spain. And
Nice.
watching it with a red. Fair play.
Swear that.
That's what it's about.
Swerve that.
Swear.
You were in their home the other day.
Oh, Dick L's in the comments.
I didn't take
And
the
it's on
first one.
Monday.
Oh, has he had to pick his game?
I don't know.
How many? I wonder.
Yeah,
how
he
many,
has. He has.
I'm gonna say I wonder
I'll tell
how many games he's allowed to watch.
Dick L says, all right, lads, how's
Was
things?
he sanctioned?
I'm only allowed to watch one game per day. So I'm waiting for Kylian Mbappe later on.
Ain't allowed.
So he's not watching this one.
No. Which former Everton manager will go further in this competition? Ronald or Roberto?
Roberto.
Okay, Ped. Roberto?
Roberto. I don't know. You know, Ronald. I think.
You reckon?
I don't know. Nah, I'm only messing.
Portugal have got the
Portugal.
ability to win.
Portugal will get it.
Team is unbelievable. Roberto?
I think Portugal. Will
Oh,
get to
there's
the,
a chance edge of the box shot on it.
I think Portugal get to the final.
Okay.
You reckon?
Daniel says, hey guys, not Euro related, but got married on Saturday and walked into our venue to Zcars and announced for the first time by Derek Mountfield as he is a member of the golf club. We were
Nice.
married
Wow.
at.
That's
Nice.
cool.
Brilliant, Daniel. Hope you had a lovely day. Congratulations, mate. Mac says you could play Stones anywhere and he'd be class.
Yeah, cool.
Josh says, can Onana have a blinder so we can sell him for 80 million? He's just played.
Oh, what a
past
ball.
of the
What a
tournament.
ball that was, lad. Oh, my
Arteta.
God, lad.
Another 15 million, lad.
Lad.
Look what you're getting, Arteta. Certain champions next season if you pay 60 million for Onana, I'm telling you.
Don't get that out of party.
They'll win the Champions League as well if they pay.
Oh, well, they'd have a chance, John. They would have a chance.
Oh,
You know.
I've got Portugal.
lovely
Holland
ball.
playing each other in the quarterfinals.
Lovely ball.
I might pick it.
There's Carrasco on the outside, comes back in, bends one in. Cleared comfortably though. Slovakia, defending well and carrying a threat on the break, but they're giving the ball away there. There's Kevin De Bruyne.
Belgium just turning the screw.
They just look like they're winning it back a lot quicker.
great ball up Nana.
Oh, Nana again. Oh, it's a good ball, De Bruyne. Lukaku. Oh, they give it away. Trossard. No, pretty much sums up his first half. Pretty much sums up his first half. Ozzy Dillon says Belgium's kit's worse than Villa's.
Yeah.
Benny says yes, Baz, but you replace Trent going forward. But we're playing Kyle Walker at the back, of course. Deep Shock says, Ped, did you get a friendship bracelet? If not, do you accept them?
I have got two.
I wonder if you're down with
No, I've got two friendship
the
bracelets at
Toffee
home for the Taylor Swift gig. One says haters gonna hate, and one says
That's a belter.
hella good hair.
Okay.
They were made specially for me.
Give that to me, could you?
No. You're going to keep that on forever now.
This is another one. This was just off my missus.
There's a ball into the box, cleared by Castagna. It's out to the edge. Laboca, lovely little touch. Onana will be worth 180 million by the end of this game. Yeah, I think so. Toffee says, I don't know what Belgians will think, but Belgium have genuinely spent the last 10 years wasting some of the best talent footy's produced. Knocked out by Wales, knocked out by Morocco. They're huge letdowns. Okay.
Yeah, they have been, haven't they?
They have.
Deep Shock says if we sell Onana at 60 million plus, we can value Brandtwaite at the numerical equivalent of the middle finger. Very good.
Oh, good ball.
You know what? They're in round the back. It's Jeremy Doku. 33 minutes, 30 seconds gone. Doku switches onto the right foot, clips it across. It's a corner. Is it? Yeah, it's a corner. What I found really funny was United threatened Everton.
Was that a headline?
Yeah, and what it was Man United might look elsewhere.
What are you threatening us with? A good time.
Yeah, okay. Don't go and get him.
Yeah.
Threatening us with keeping a player we don't want to
Crazy,
sell.
isn't it?
And Goldbridge,
Seen this quite
Mark
a lot.
Goldbridge, you know, offered him 35. There's other players, so Everton will be screwed then. No, not really, mate. No,
But
go
again,
and get your other players.
This comes down to the narrative of we must sell.
Yeah. Stoke City fan, anyway.
It is. Forrester.
Told me his first ever kit was an Everton kit.
Yeah.
That's what he told me.
There you go. I mean, why? I don't know, but fair play to
He
him.
said his mum brought their own kit in, but he said that he wore it and he liked it.
Okay.
So he sent his mum out for a Forest kit to play in red, and she brought back a blue one.
Even if she'd
Could have
sent,
been worse,
even if
could have been a Leicester kit,
but even if he'd sent her out for a United kit and she come back with an Everton kit, doesn't make sense, does it? But he is, Forest fan. Fair play to him. He's,
Cooler than the whole world. You're a Man United fan.
well, he's mate. He is very, very, very successful at what he does.
Absolutely.
Probably earns a pretty penny, doesn't he? You know, give up being a policeman
But if you
to do it.
plays a great role.
Oh, listen,
He's awesome.
I couldn't do what he does because he's an absolute tit at times, but he's funny, and he's a nice, when you meet him, he's a nice lad. He's he's different than what he is on telly.
Yeah.
There's one the other day about when he was getting his hair cut, and they were like, as a header comes in, Amadou Onana, another 5 million, the way he won that aerial, that'll be something Arsenal don't have enough of, that kind of midfield threat to head the ball straight at the goalie. I haven't seen many Arsenal players that can do that.
No, they typically put it in the net.
No, they do, but you've got to have a bit of both, Pet. Otherwise, what's the point?
Mix it up.
Mix it up. You
Gotta
don't
keep
want
people guessing.
You don't want to head every corner into the net. That's just silly.
Haircut, there you go.
No, he was just saying this thing the other day. He was in the hairdressers, and they were talking to someone. You're going to watch the Euros, and I don't like Premier footy, but I'll watch the Euros. And he was just having a rant, but his face was funny. He was funny, but you can see it's obviously all It's all an act, but he's good at what he does, so
Yes.
fair play. Wandel said he's a knobhead, but he's hilarious.
There's lots of knobheads who are not funny. So,
Yeah. Toffee says, is there not a case for United to get done for tapping up
No.
Jared Simley with what them lot did with Van Dijk?
There's newspaper headlines though, aren't they?
Yeah, but agents can talk to whoever they want.
Yeah, I mean, they're in round the back here, are they?
I wouldn't say in.
Well, they weren't here, because there's the cross into the box, and it's a corner to Slovakia.
Belgium are rubbish, aren't they? Like they are rubbish.
Being rubbish here. Given the players they've got, they are playing poorly here.
They peaked after a minute.
He'd have scored that, it might have been a different story. Rom,
This
2
half's
minutes.
gone quite quick as well, hasn't it? They haven't really created anything for a while.
Coming into up to the 37th minute, Slovakia have a corner. Hit that subscribe button if you're here. Thank you very much. Corner comes in. Get your comments in. It's a corner to Slovakia. We lead
He's
1-0.
waiting.
Oh,
Oh,
the
No,
referee.
referee's not having anything.
Time for a lecture.
Come here, lads.
There you go.
You two.
I'm the boss. I'm
I
watching
can see you. Everyone can see you. Stop
Everyone
it.
Carrasco.
That's what I took from that
That was
conversation.
it. That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
What would your mother say? As a corner is whipped in a pace. Cleared it there, yeah.
Wasn't it great?
Kevin De Bruyne,
We've
lovely
all got
touch.
work in the morning,
Now
lads.
Doku. Yeah. Doku, little one that.
Oh, little
no.
thing.
Nice touch.
Oh, he's done well.
Oh, he's kept
Full
it
on,
in.
full on Phil.
He likes the
Neville,
little
that, wasn't
chop,
it?
this kid, doesn't he? Does well, wins another throw in.
He likes to be chopped down.
Amadou Onana putting the tackle in, the type of tackle Arsenal fans have been wanting all season to go in. Ball in. Slovakia just keeping the ball 38 minutes in, and wow, face getting in there. His Onana, see the way he shifted his body just to receive the ball. Another 2 million there. It's not the same seeing Belgium without Vertonghen and Alderweireld as the centre-backs, is it? Not the same. But it is 1-0 at the moment to Slovakia, and they scored
They do. They also miss it.
after 7 minutes. They miss who?
Well, obviously a Havertz kind of player.
Hazard.
Hazard kind of player. Someone who can just. I know Doku can pick the ball up, but someone who can actually,
Turn and go.
who's got the pace and the skill.
On the bench, Jan Vertonghen is there. Axel Witsel, Yuri
It's a
Tielemans,
Lazarus.
Zaz, yeah.
Witsel is still there. Johan Bakayoko and Lewis Openda are very good players, though they are the threats.
Lovely touch.
Yeah.
Far post.
I mean, he runs
There's
like
runners, there's a ball there.
Pull it back. Pull it back. He has pulled it back.
Pulled it back.
He's got it. Oh, what a save!
What a save from Cassell. It's a brilliant
Oh,
save.
the whole move.
Harrislin.
The whole move was beautiful.
Wow.
Look at this round the corner.
Little round. Great
did he?
take. Look at the way Onana reached the ground up, though. Stops that pass inside. The ball back. Harrison with the volley. It's a great save, to be fair.
Look at that. Oh,
That's a brilliant save. It's a great cameo of footballer.
lovely. Word up.
Harrison, if you'd have watched our more than a game previews, you would have seen he was our Slovakia's one to watch. Almost. Made it 2-0 here. Beautiful volley. Really, really good save. Really good save from Cone Casteels there. The corner flicked on. Real chance. Blocked.
Oh, tell you what.
Wow. Belgium are riding there. Look a little bit.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, Carrasco.
Nice.
Taken out.
Yeah.
And it's a yellow card.
Sorry, lad.
Sorry, you were just too quick for me, lad.
Someone for the team.
You were too quick. Yannick Carrasco's pace there. He has took a professional foul. Ivan Schrantz, who is, of course, he's the goal scorer, isn't he? Isn't he the goal scorer? Yes, he is. Scored in the 7th minute. He's just received a yellow card. Oh, his foot landed on the back of the calf of Carrasco there.
Mm.
40 minutes, 50 seconds. It's 1-0. Slovakia, it's been that way since the 7th minute. As Onana World class 4-yard pass. About face, knocking it at the back. It's got to come out again. It comes out to Carrasco. Onana offers himself. Carrasco goes long over the top. Lukaku's on the run. Romelu Lukaku, real chance. It's gone. He missed it. He has missed it.
He's had 2 now.
Oh, Lukaku, that is a sitter. It's a great pass from Yannick Carrasco.
Wanted to come down though, did it?
He had a heavy touch. Look at this for a pass. It's a brilliant run by Lukaku.
He asked for it.
He's on side.
Well onside.
It's a great run. This is shocking. It's a shin. Oh, Rom. Look at that.
That's just hit him, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, then a heavy.
He needed to just toe poke it past the keeper, and he didn't. That's a big opportunity. Big opportunity.
He'll get another one.
Well, he's had 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's had 2. And Belgium remain.
he's definitely got the look of a man who's moving to Turkey. Or Turkey, shall I say?
TKA. Get him to
TKA.
Not to Saudi Arabia.
No.
Get him to Everton.
TKA. TKA.
Yeah.
Never mind. TKA.
Never mind, yeah.
Possession's 50-50 though.
Slovakia have been good
They've
here.
not sat off like like you said before. They won't just camp at the edge of the box.
Well, they've had. I mean, the keeper's Casteels has made a brilliant save from Harrislin. They had the corner that came in, bounced around the box. I know Belgium have had a couple of chances.
They've had the better chances, haven't they, Belgium? They've had the better
I
chances.
mean, only the XG can tell us.
The XG will tell you.
XG
I couldn't possibly say with my own eyes.
Well, why would you?
You watch it.
Oh, God, there we go. XG. Oh. Belgium 0.93. Slovakia 0.39. 1 big chance each. 6 shots for Belgium, 5 for Slovakia.
So it's even, really, isn't it? Just
Quite an even game. They were nearly well low, but Slovakia have had 4 on target. Belgium have only had 2.
so slow in the.
They're passing in for the sake of passing it.
Yeah.
Instead of getting into areas to hit them, that's it. Get it
Now
into...
Castagne with Doku, he's come short. There he is, Jeremy Doku.
Lukaku,
Lukaku, why are you on the edge of the box? Get in the 6-yard box. Doku pulls it back to nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody there.
Sardi won't pass you.
And it's back from
Nice.
Lobotka to the Bravka. Forward. Harrislin, lovely touch under control and wins the free kick.
Yeah.
Buys his team a few more seconds.
Belgian guys should complain for getting suckered into that, shouldn't they?
Silly.
Guys just had a save. They're going to show it again, are they?
Touch is beautiful, isn't it? Great ball. Harrislin with the ball, and it's a fine save. It's a fine stop.
A little bit higher.
It's lovely the control
Yeah.
for the shot.
Well, that's what he's clearly focusing on. His technique, right, wasn't he?
Where are we here? A few of these. Is it? No, we've done that one, haven't we? Benny says surprised Tielemans didn't get a start, gets them playing.
True.
Princey says, Onana, man of the match so far. Oh, absolutely. He's been nothing short of sensation.
Statistically,
There he is again. Look, what's this?
have a look.
Oh, what a pass to the keeper there. And then just dropped into space. God, if you're an Arsenal fan here, you'd be salivating.
Yeah.
Salivating.
Expect nothing less.
Deadpool says, I peak after a minute. My wife hates it. Toffee says, Belgium look worse than we did in our 4-month winless run. That was a great save. Phil Gaming says, Lukaku is a terrible finisher. Do you mean? Should have scored.
Terrible finishing.
That was the. Domingo says Slovakia going to have a hard time picking their man of the match between Trossard and Lukaku. Toffee says Ron just needs to come home. He'll find his form again. Everton Ron would have had 2 already, said Ozzy Dillon. Yeah.
Such a long time ago, though, wasn't it?
Benny says from an Everton perspective, would it be better if Belgium did get knocked out early? Gives a few days to get rid of Onana for July.
That's a half-full person.
And Princey says they're missing Kevin
Here we go.
Morales as well. It's Jeremy Doku. Rom's getting us up. Doku.
Oh, he keeps on going
And
on
it's
his own.
a goal kick. That is not good enough from a player with talent.
There's not really much cohesion between him and the other forwards.
No, not at all.
But
Trossard.
There's no real outball for him here, though, either. They're not.
See, Rom's pulling into space like he should as the centre forward, right? But it goes to Doku. So Rom now.
Got to come over here. Look, who's he going to pass that to?
Oh,
Nobody.
I mean, that was unlucky, innit?
Yeah.
Hit at the defender, it's his foot, man.
He made the decision
But
to
Rom's,
get a corner, didn't
he's dropping into that space on the edge of the box. And he's got to be getting into that 6-yard box, so he's a
central.
target.
Yeah, yeah.
Play between the sticks, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Kevin Morales is a big miss, of course. There's Slovakia at the other end. Harris Lim, is it a corner? Yes, it is. We are in to the second minute. This is the last knock-ins of the first half. It is a corner to Slovakia, who lead 1-0. We led 1-0 from the 7th minute. Schrant with the goal after 7 minutes. This will be the last action. You need to hurry up before the referee blows his whistle. Slovakian corner. The way Onana's just standing there. Flicked on at the near post.
Yeah.
Given another corner. The way Onana ran to that near post, then sensational. Champions League level. Just a run. They took a short one. It's got to come in.
Shoot.
It's got to come in. It's a deep one to the back post.
That's half time.
Should have gone back across the goal. That should be the last action. It was Kuko, wasn't it? Not Kuko Martina.
Off his shoulder.
Over. And that is it. Half time. Belgium 0. Slovakia 1. Really good performance from Slovakia.
But well deserved.
And they lead 1-0, and they thoroughly deserve to be leading 1-0. The shot count is equal, 6-6. Slovakians have had 4 on target. Romelu Lukaku has missed some sitters, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, get yourselves a drink. We were going to have a brief pause, and we'll be back.
You can't just say it and just sit next to the
I don't know what I'm doing,
machine.
so we'll see what
Pass it over.
we'll see what it is. I reckon it might be standby, but we'll see. There you go. Take it easy. See you in a minute.
Right, we are back.
As a matter of fact.
We are
Oh,
back.
sorry, not allowed to mention him, are you?
Who? Who's that? I don't know who that is.
That's lyrics from a Gary Glister song.
Oh, no, you're not allowed, definitely not allowed to mention him, John.
You started it.
There is a timer going, but it'll go off in the second. I'll put the second half one on the second half.
See, if you're there watching this, Ed can be quite critical of the technical support that he gets, so you're going to have to be tip-top now, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. Well, this was all done without
Where's
my...
your laptop?
I haven't got one. It's over there.
How are you going to interact
I
with
know.
the audience?
I don't want to interact with the audience. It's because I didn't even know Baz was going.
Of course you did. He put it in the WhatsApp group this morning.
This morning.
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
he did, because he said he had to be gone at 10 to 6 because he's taking training
Okay.
for the team that he coaches.
I'll take my mic off. I'll get up. I know this is very unprofessional.
Whichever team Zach plays for.
Yeah. I know, but you forget things over a day, don't you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, second game of the day, isn't it, I suppose? Yeah. Yeah. But it's only worthwhile bringing that if you actually use it.
No, I will use it. We'll use it.
How's the Wizzo had it here?
Oh, so. Me mic on
How's
first.
the running going?
Me running's great. Well, slowed down a little bit last week, but that's only because I was away on holiday.
So
but
what frequency are you running?
every 3 times a week,
So every other day broadly.
broadly, yeah.
10k each time, like?
No, not every time, because
So how many 10s do you do a week?
I tried to do 2.
2 10s?
Yeah,
and
but I
what's the
didn't do
other
any
one?
like-
Just a shakedown thing.
One is like me early in the week, just to
Loosen up.
you shouldn't really do sort of 10 in a week, 3 times a week. Should do varying ones, and there should be different tempos for it.
Yeah.
That's how you improve as a runner. It's what I need to get into.
I don't like it.
I don't like plenty of other exercise, but
But I did come home to a nice surprise. Well, not a surprise because I knew it was happening, but that it had actually happened. Because when I signed up for the run for the 97, because I've done them,
oh yeah,
it was all full on cool stuff. Red shirts, red everything.
oh yeah,
So I had a word with Alan and said, oh, this is bang off, mate.
yeah.
And he said, well, the numbers are dropping off, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, it's easier to promote to the bigger thingy. And then when I saw the pictures after the run, people are in blue shirts.
Yeah. Seen that,
So
yeah.
what happened there? So bless him, out of his own dosh, he
Yeah.
bought some for the Evertonians.
Oh, well, why didn't
And
he
he set,
publicise that?
and he set one aside for me, which was nice.
But why didn't he publicise that at the
So
time?
if he's watching, thank you.
Yeah. Well, we need to speak to him.
We
actually.
do need to speak to him because he's got a good idea, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So let's
Although it has been slightly,
usurped,
someone else has got in there, haven't they?
has he?
With Everton Community, some other running thing are doing a 5 and 10k around Stanley Park.
Are they?
Yeah. But I don't know how that's happened.
Yeah. Because closing the roads is the hard thing.
Right, second half is about to start. There is a timer on the screen, as I said. Just ignore it, and I'll put the proper timer on when we kick off.
Okay. Here we go. Get it ready then. About to kick off. What do we think here? Will Belgium come through?
Belgium have got to come out the traps quickly, haven't they?
Unless there's some big tactical change. A win for the Whites or a draw, which isn't great for Belgium, is it? But makes the Romania game an interesting one.
Right, there we go.
Is your
No, they've
timer
got
running
to.
properly now, is it?
I think so, yeah.
Can't see it behind that.
No, I can't. Yeah, Belgium have got to step up now, haven't they? They've got to massively step up and take the game to...
You think as a possession-based team, they're just going to keep doing what they've been doing or go a bit more direct? Because they need to give Ron the stuff that he likes.
They need to... I know the problem is that... Are we out?
there's
Hang on. Doku. Is that
Step
Doku?
inside, lad, shoot. Oh, that's him at City all over, isn't it?
He's gone to the left, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's gone to the left.
Yeah,
Is
he
that
has,
a lovely ball? Pull it back. But look how many men Slovakia have got in the box.
Yeah.
See, I mean, tournament football is... Teams will start slow and progress, and sometimes you need a game like what England had last night as a game where you can see what your problems are.
Yeah.
In other words, you win, but you can see where maybe things did work or things didn't work. And that's not a bad thing. Romelu Lukaku, That's not a bad thing. And sometimes every country starts a tournament with an 11, and it's not the same 11.
No, that's true.
Argentina, look at Argentina in the World Cup.
Yeah.
They lost the first game. They made changes because of it. Players stepped up. Players coming to the side. I remember England in '86 when they lost
Same.
Wilkins. Oh, Everton.
Oh.
When they lost Ray Wilkins and Brian Robson. It meant they had to change it round, and they changed it round for the good, and the team improved. There's been lots of times where teams just grow through a tournament, but you've got to grow whilst winning. France, when they won the World Cup in 2018, were rubbish in the group. They got out of it, but they were rubbish, but they kicked on afterwards, and that's what you need to do. So
Germany often grew into tournaments. Because if you get a couple of two games which you just roll countries over, and then the manager changes his stuff on the third game because it doesn't really matter. You then go into the knockout stage, not really being stressed.
yeah.
Look at us finding half full things to talk about.
No. So Belgium have got so much to do here, because Slovakia, look how many men they're having in their own half now.
Yeah.
They've gone to, which I don't think having a whole half playing in your own
It's not a good idea.
playing in your own half is a good idea. I think it's something you should just do gradually as the half goes on.
Yeah.
Because if Belgium do find a weak spot early on, they can exploit it. And that's maybe why they've put Toffee on the left. Maybe they've seen something. But Slovakia don't need to come out.
They did, about 50-50 possession first half, wasn't it? So be interesting to see how that turns out.
Yeah. Phil says the group will be wide open
Yeah,
if Belgium lose.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. And it will be very different to what people thought.
Oh, it turned out 52-48 possession in the first half. So it's very early yet, but it's 80 odd at the moment. So.
Yeah.
But again, lots of passes. The pass count difference is huge. No, it's not that big. Belgium 50% more passes. Working hard though, aren't they, Slovakia?
Yeah, they're working extremely hard.
So they'll make changes.
Rom's just been done for a foul there, holding the shirt.
And leaning on him. That's a foul.
Belgium just don't look ready. I don't know, they just don't look like the style is. I don't know what
No urgency.
I know it's possession-based football, but it's not.
Your
it's not quick.
Yeah, your half-full version is they're not panicking. They continue to play where they play, but it didn't work in the first half, did it?
Yeah.
So what have they got off the bench to change it though?
There's much.
That's what I mean.
I don't think there's not much. I mean, obviously, a goal could change everything.
Oh,
yeah, a goal could change absolutely everything.
I don't think it'll change much for Slovakia though, because they'd probably they'd be happier.
Yeah.
Before it started, we'll have a draw here.
Yeah,
That'll be good, and then you can go and play winner takes all against Romania.
AJ said, Pet, how was the Foo Fighters and Taylor Swift? You probably can't decide, but who was better? Oh, Taylor Swift was better by about 27 years, mate. The Foo Fighters were good, but I had to stand up for nearly 4 hours.
You were posh seats where you're at Anfield.
We were in seats, but we stood up with the entire thing. But at least I could lean on the seats. Whereas the Foo Fighters is a big empty cricket ground.
Well, was it Old Trafford or something?
Yeah. I mean, obviously it's not empty, but there's nothing to lean on, and my back gave up after about an hour, and I was like that. Like, I was in so much pain, honestly, so much pain. I was having to do stretches and everything. My back, I can run bloody half marathons and all kinds, but get me to stand up for a couple of hours and I'm done for.
Yeah.
No, Foo Fighters was brilliant, but Taylor Swift was like, it was something about being in a place where like lots of very positive people. Not used to it. So very positive and all the atmosphere was unbelievable.
So a billionaire performing for your entertainment.
Exactly, well, that's the other thing about it, isn't it? You're in the company of someone that you're like, wow. So both brilliant, but yeah, me back giving up on me made it be a situation where I was a bit like, I could, no, when you it's more like, one was like, oh, I could be here all night. The other one was like, I just want to go home.
All right.
And when you've got that mindset,
How long did she do?
she did nearly 3.5 hours.
What, straight? Oh,
Yeah.
no gap.
Yeah.
That's a long time, isn't it? You get that.
That's what you pay your money for, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what you pay. I mean, Foo
That much
Fighters,
for tickets?
ours were, do you know what? Ours were like, I think they ended up being 110 quid each. But you know what? It was something like 35, 40 quid of that with all like the fees.
Yeah.
All these added on fees, which is just
Ticketmaster or someone.
ridiculous.
Skimming off the
Absolutely
top.
ridiculous. But that's the way it is now, isn't it?
All digital, I guess, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rotating stuff.
Yeah.
Ossad's having a bit of a mare, isn't he?
Yeah, he's been poor. Roy says this Belgium team's best days is behind it.
He's not wrong.
Kev says going to Old Trafford for Green Day on Friday. Looking forward to it. He said, obviously, I'm ready for be standing for 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
What's interesting about the cricket ground, I didn't know about this, is they have like 2 hotels.
Yeah.
So you can book in the hotel. I think it's like £600.
Overlooks the ground.
Yeah, I think it's like £600 for 2 people to go in the hotel room. That's
At least you got a balcony.
Yeah. You can go to bed, straight to bed after, have a drink and
Sit down. Unobstructed views.
AJ says, I need advice on McCartney because it looks like it's his last tour and he hasn't announced it. So I get Manchester or risky. I hope he's here. Well, I think he'll do Liverpool next summer.
Yeah.
Now, whether that's our ground, whether that's Anfield, I think he'll do the winter and then he'll in Manchester and he'll do the summer.
Might just being a bit romantic that if he's doing a last tour, he'll finish at Liverpool. Or certainly in this country, he'll finish at Liverpool.
Why wouldn't you finish in Liverpool? That began in Liverpool, so really should finish in Liverpool.
Yeah.
But then that's down to whether you think it's if it is truly your last tour, or you've got more in you. I know
How many more last tours can you have?
He's in his 80s, like.
Is he?
Yeah, I think so.
Crikey. Is that old? Then of course I'm old, so he must be.
Doku with a great run. Kevin De Bruyne switches it. Just a yard too much. Carlos says, I don't like standing at concerts, think I might.
Yeah, he's 82 in June.
Agoraphobia. Might have agoraphobia.
82 in June.
Oh, I seen a girl at the concert on Thursday night and she must have slipped on the steps. She must have cracked her head open.
Oh dear.
And they put it this way, a mop and bucket had to come out. But they had to drag her out kicking and screaming. She did not want to leave that gig. They had to get a chair for her. Lukaku, oh, keeper makes a good save. They had to get it, they had to get a chair, but would she leave? Because she's probably been waiting for ages to see her. And the idea of being taken out is ball in the box. Dangerous one.
Whoa!
Lukaku makes it 1-1.
Did he get on it?
Lukaku makes it 1-1. There you go. Big goal for Romelu Lukaku.
Yeah, he's having that one.
He has been criticised. He's been criticised. Let's just see though, because let's just see. Was it offside? We'll soon know.
Oh, he is.
I don't know, that angle's not great.
Oh, it's
But it wouldn't surprise me if he was offside here. He looks ahead there.
He does.
He looks ahead there.
Goalie's convinced. What does he know?
Let's see. He looks ahead.
Oh, that looks offside, doesn't it? Come on, AI, tell us.
Here we go.
Oh,
Here we go.
Is he doing the
goal check?
Oh,
Disallowed?
no, that's just them kicking off. He's saying wait,
No.
wait. Looks offside. Shows it again.
Let's see. He's disallowed
It
it.
said no goal.
He's
hasn't he?
disallowed it.
Here we go.
He has disallowed it.
Yeah, yeah. No goal.
Whoo!
He was
there you
stationary,
go.
wasn't
There's
he?
the power of the VAR.
Here we go. But you can see it with your eyes, though, can't you? Look.
It's the camera angle, though, isn't it, on that one?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see the graphic. Yeah, that's the better angle.
He's poor there, just standing there. He must know that Onana's the furthest man forward. Just be behind him and you're done.
Nearly an assist.
Yeah, yeah.
Big moments in the game. Big moments.
Timing was good as well, wasn't it? Just before the
yeah.
hour. Subs will start getting made soon.
Yeah, would have been an extra 10 million on Onana's fee there.
Oh, they've made a change already.
Yeah. AJ said, I was thinking with Coldplay having a new album, if Bramley Moore could get McCartney and Coldplay, that'd be great for Everton. Yeah.
Someone upbeat.
Coldplay, a great band, lad.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyone, but then Everton. The way that was funny was on Thursday that Brit Taylor Swift announced. She went, another good thing about this concert is I've just been told this is the highest attendance ever in this ground. I was like, yes, get in. I was like, the attendance for Anfield's been broke by Taylor Swift. Yeah. Get in.
My missus saw an article about it and said told me what you just said. I said, can't be.
Yeah.
Because
I didn't think it was. I thought it was going to be like
the biggest at Goodison's like 78, and she's just done the highest ever at Anfield.
Oh, great. Good save.
Good save.
Slovakian goalkeeper. I thought she meant
again.
like a gig. Like I thought she'd been told it was like a gig and she hadn't known. But then I've seen a couple of people saying, yeah,
that was the highest full stop.
Yeah. Yeah, so that made me laugh saying it. But
Just the 17,000 less than Goodison.
yeah, so
But then a big
no,
capacity.
it's a big thing, isn't it? I've seen a lad yesterday talking about from the Echo that he sparked my interest, saying that Liverpool have to get a big arena, and that's why I put a tweet out saying if someone's got the doubt or bias
for winters, you mean?
Yeah, do it, put it next to our ground, because it would be amazing if they've got the money. And I've seen the guy, and then the guy who tweeted it yesterday said, well, there you go, Paul McCartney's proof that Liverpool need to do something.
Because it's winter time.
Because it's winter time. Because people are going, well, why do you need a big arena? It's like, well, because you only get about 2 or 3 weeks to do any gigs in the summer. The pitch has got to be laid for the next season, and the council only gives out so many spaces because don't forget, you've got big concerts that go on to 11 o'clock at night. Anfield's got all kinds of houses down there. We won't, and I understand we won't, but there are big considerations.
Is that why it's only 6, because of the residential
I think so, yeah. And it is a big factor because there's...
So who's the other 3 going to be for Anfield?
Well, the Pink's there next week.
Are they?
I think it's only actually 4. I think it might go up to 6, but I think it's only 4 they've got this summer.
All right.
I think Pink plays there next week. People go, my God, this is a... Oh, here we go, Belgium on the attack.
Yeah.
Gone wide, Doku. Doku back onto the left side. Can he get across and gets a great ball? Oh, there's people might go, this is it. Why are you talking about this? Well, there's talk that those 3 concerts made £10 million each. Now, I'm not saying Liverpool get all that money, but they'll certainly get a good cut of that. Well, corner, come in. Oh, Liverpool could be making £5 to £10 million for those, whatever it is.
Well, that's the article I saw.
If you're looking at
5 to 10 per gig.
So if you're talking about PSR and all that kind of thing, and that goes a long way, doesn't it? It's for using your stadium when you're not using them. That's massive. Lukaku, just puts it wide. These things are important, aren't they? These are important for our future.
Yeah.
And as I said to you before, it really did excite me being in that stadium, thinking, God, we're going to have these soon at Goodison. But of course, the other side is we've got to I imagine it's almost like a bidding process. We've got to, yeah, this is the offside. There you go, half of his body.
Yeah.
We've got to convince these people, haven't we? We've got to, I imagine it goes to tenure or whatever it does, so we've got to convince these people to come to Goodison. And I don't know what our attendances for concerts would be. Because what you would imagine is...
But Liverpool's has turned out to be roughly the capacity of the stadium, hasn't it?
What you would imagine for ours is... Oh, opportunity! Oh, it's off the line! That was Onana! That was Onana! No, it wasn't.
It must be Rom again, is it?
No, it was... I was going by the strapping on the hand.
Oh, so it must be...
Was it the kid who's just come on? Yeah. Sorry, I was going by the strapping on the hand.
Look at this tactical go. Has he taken it in the face? Oh, he looks a bit...
God, he looks out. He looks out for the count.
Has he not took it in the face, though, has he? I don't think. It's stopped anyway now.
Bloody hell. This looks about... Looks like he's...
Put
looks
him
like...
in the recovery.
No, he's got to put his hand over his
All
head.
right.
No.
Here we go. Let's have a look. Replay. Doku got round the back.
Yeah. Keeper pushes it. It's a sitter, isn't it?
Oh,
he's been elbowed. He's been kneed in his own by his own defender.
Player, yeah. Two of them got on the line. Look.
Oh, that's a great save. That, I know people will say that's a sitter, but that's great defending. That's great defending. Brilliant defending. Oh, right in the face.
His mate kneed him in the face.
I'd have thought if we had concerts at our ground, they would be down at the north end.
So you got the south.
You've got the south end, then haven't you? You've got the opportunity, but you're probably right. Probably.
So where was the stage at Anfield?
The stage went all the way nearly to the Kop.
I saw it came out.
Yeah.
But
so it was at the new end, went down towards the Kop, and it went nearly all the way down.
So it was at the Anfield Road then.
Yeah.
So the Kop was full of people.
Yeah.
So what you lose behind that goal are on the pitch.
Yeah.
So
ours would be about 55,000.
Yeah, 55,000.
I'd say. But there's so much money to be made out of these gigs, and obviously that money can go towards PSR and stuff like that. And as I said, if I was a owner coming into Everton and I had that kind of money and I looked at that land next door, I'd be thinking, yeah. Why not?
That's where the Imagineering comes in.
Well, that's it, isn't it? There's too many people. I've seen someone before. So the lad who said yesterday from the Echo said, "Well, yeah, there you go, Paul McCartney." And then people are like, "Well, who's gonna pay for that?" And it's like that. Haven't we got we've got. Certainly in our city, I feel like we have that culture all the time of people going, well, who's going to pay for that? Whereas in Manchester, they don't seem to have that culture. They have a culture of, let's build it, or let's find somebody to build
But
it.
if you look at what you're talking about, is a 25-ish thousand indoor stadium.
Yeah.
So it's designed to be indoors. So presumably it might have basketball or whatever, but it's predominantly concerts and stuff. But for Peel or for the City Council, or the Greater Liverpool region, that's a great investment.
Yeah.
Because as you try to bookend, Liverpool waters, what are you going to put next to that?
Yeah.
Hotels, hospitality,
like,
all sort of stuff.
But I do think we have this like culture in this city sometimes of like, I've seen someone say to me, I'm not saying they're being negative, but they're like, no, leave it as water, it looks nice. I'm not being funny, but looking nice is doesn't...
If you go a bit further along,
the
Princess Dock and stuff like that, forget Albert Dock, but just towards that end, there's plenty of water. The dock's a feature.
But it's a dock though.
Yeah, but the dock is a feature rather than an inhibitor.
It was built for ships to drop off stuff.
Yeah.
No. And I know it would cost a few bob. I know it cost probably 400.
I don't know how much an indoor arena costs.
Well, the one in Manchester apparently cost 450.
That's over a long time.
450 million. It's only just been built, hasn't it?
Is it?
It's literally opened in the last 2 months.
Oh, it's not the old MEN Arena place.
No,
so they've got two now.
This is brand new one.
Oh, okay.
This is right next. No, but this is right next to City's ground.
Oh, sorry, it's the City one. That's the one.
Yeah. Because this one's the new one. I'm saying.
Oh, right.
This one's the one that's going to take all of that
stuff off
us.
The other one.
So imagine our owner came in, a new owner, and said, right, there's a nice piece of land next door there. Let's water at the moment. We can fill the dock in. We can put a 22,000 arena in there. It's going to be part of the Everton campus. And, that's part of the portfolio of this football club. It could be massive, absolutely massive.
So what's it called then?
The Co-op Arena.
Co-op. Goes.
But it does drive me a little bit mad when we've already got an arena or Or why do you need that? I mean,
Co-op live.
yeah. Belgium are knocking on the door now. They are knocking on the door. But I think we have that attitude in our city far too much of, oh, why do we need another one? Or haven't we already got one? Or, you know, it's like, well...
Yeah, 365 to 450 million. That's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money, John, and I agree. I understand that. And I don't... By the way, I'm not someone who's sitting and going,
Do you know who owns it?
They own it, don't they?
City Football Group.
Yeah.
Oakview Group, whoever they are.
Yeah.
And Harry Styles.
There you go.
Oakview Group are the people who operate it.
Yeah.
From Denver.
Well, that's it, isn't it? I mean, it's on the city campus, and it makes sense because obviously the way they've looked at it they've looked at it and gone, well, we can only have so many concerts a year, so we need something else, and we've got the land and we've got the money, so let's do it. So that's private to get that, and I'm not. Onana, scythe down, scythe down. So I understand that's a great tackle. To be honest.
It is, yeah.
I understand that. I wouldn't expect the council to pay that kind of money for an arena. That might, but there's far too much in Liverpool, and there has been for years of, oh, you can't spend that money, or, oh, what's the point of that? And that's why nothing's happened here. That's why Manchester is overtaking us as a city.
And then you do this, right, because this is Wikipedia, so it's talking about it. Liam Gallagher, Janet Jackson, Pearl Jam, the Eagles, the MTV Music Awards are going to be there in November. Yeah. No doubt they'll get Eurovision at some stage.
But you've got to win it first.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
No, that's it, isn't it?
And if you talk about income, 32 bars, restaurants and lounges.
Oh, it's supposed to be amazing inside.
Yeah.
I know it had its teething problems. At the
23,500 with standing.
I know it had the teething. And actually, though, seeing pictures of it earlier, everything's dead close to the stage, though, as well.
Is it?
So it's not it doesn't go back miles. It feels very intimate, apparently, on the inside.
So I like the Everton Stadium there.
So
built for atmosphere.
So if you had something like that right next to our stadium, it would be unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Looks like that stadium we went to in the States.
Yeah.
Sorry, where'd that come from? Germany. Another one that looked like a warehouse.
Yeah. And you could,
just
a box.
It's big.
And you could have and as you just said before, you can have all kinds into it. But all those people, and it could look like our stadium as well. It could have like a similar design to it. So all those people would have to come to our stadium to go to that arena. So you all have to see.
Say that was the entrance, you mean?
And you come through
the gate.
And don't forget, our stadium is capable of having those smaller concerts as well within the fan plaza.
Yeah.
So imagine that. Don't imagine people going into an arena, but all beforehand, but in our fan plaza.
Yeah. Because that's 13,000 capacity.
And the Everton shop's open. Yeah. And all those. You know what?
You've got it made.
It's a no-brainer.
Imagineer in progress.
No, but it's a no-brainer if you've got the money, isn't it? That's what I'm saying. If you've got the money and the vision. Far too many people just don't have the vision for these things. Luckily, I mean, for what anyone says about Farad Mashiri, at least he did have the vision for our stadium.
Yeah. The vision's the easy bit.
No, of course. I don't know, though, John, sometimes, you know.
Oh, well, if you haven't got the vision, you don't need the hard bits, which is execution, fulfilling it and all that sort of stuff. But if you conclude, that'll never happen, will it? Which is
and also, down there as well, there's all those little venues as well, which could make that area the area of the gigs, where people go to gigs.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's a second city centre, but with loads of space to start with.
And also, there's no people there's no one lives down there.
Like we've talked about our football club, that the city itself needs to be bold, doesn't it? And we've had Frank in here multiple times talking about they need to get their act together because planning permission is taking too long and all that stuff. I just think something like that's a no-brainer if you've got that. And do you know what? That's the kind of thing that in the States... It just happened when the city will pay for it.
Just happened. They just happen. They go, well, you're building a stadium, so why not have both? I mean... In America, I spoke about this a few weeks ago. So they built the SoFi Stadium, didn't they, in LA? And now right next to it, the Clippers are building their stadium.
Oh, you only have to put the infrastructure in
So
once.
yeah, so the NBA stadium's going right next to the NFL stadium. The NFL one, sorry, the NBA one's costing £3 billion. That's how amazing it is.
Yeah.
But the fellow who owns them was a shareholder for Apple. So obviously he's got
Steve Ballmer.
Steve
Yeah, yeah.
Ballmer. So he's got loads of money and he's not bothered.
He was an employee.
Yeah,
With
I know.
share options.
Sorry, yeah.
Makes him a multiple billionaire. Yeah.
That's the way they think, don't
Yeah.
they? Like you
Oh,
just
yeah.
said there, all the infrastructure's already in place. Belgium on the attack here.
Shoot. Oh, look at all them queuing up.
Oh, good tackle. The infrastructure's already in place because the stadium is massive. Everything's already there. He's just adding to it. Like Man, and that's the way Man City are thinking,
Yeah.
aren't they? They're thinking all the infrastructure's already here. We're doing up the Etihad. We're putting a fan zone in. Or we've already got the mini stadium. Everything's already there.
Well, it's the campus, isn't it?
So what do we add to it? We add another entertainment facility
Yeah.
to it. Everyone already comes to the Etihad.
Anyway.
So they're already. So what they're doing is they're going, well, if we're going to have all the big concerts, then we're having all the big concerts all year round, and that's the way they're thinking about it. But we don't think like that in this here.
In the city.
No, we don't.
Just need to be bold.
I mean, I would not expect Liverpool City Council to pay for it, of course I wouldn't. You just wouldn't, because it's a lot of money. But maybe if they could attract some private money into the city, then I don't know. Maybe we could do it. You could tell me more, John. I don't know.
What's the MEN old?
That old's 22. But for some reason, people don't particularly like playing there as such.
All right.
I don't know. Maybe it's the makeup of the place. But I tell you what, that means Manchester have got 2 indoor arenas bigger than our one arena.
Yeah, yeah.
So why would anyone come to Liverpool to do a gig if they're a massive artist? Well, that's up to it. If there's a new owner comes to Everton, get it done.
That's how you say you do business for the city, don't you?
Yeah.
City region. It's the AO arena now.
Yeah.
21,000.
Yeah, there you go. Our arena, the M&S arena, owns 11,000. Which is good for some things, of course it is. For artists who want to have 11.
So on the campus then, the all-seater is smaller. Oh no, because they always seat, but they sit on the floor. On the inside of the arena. But 21,000, I guess that's all-seater. And they've got, like you just said, a 23,500 one as well.
But I don't know. I'm only looking at it from our point of view. I'm looking at it. It would be amazing. But there's also a time period with that, isn't it?
11. Way too small.
There's also that time period, isn't it? Because if it is the dot, and you'd have to fill it in, someone else might get there before us. I doubt it. I doubt he would.
So in theory, the Fan Plaza at Bramley Moor will hold more than the arena does. So its only claim to fame is going to be winter, isn't it? And
Yeah.
they're going to go, well, 11,000 here or 22,500 over
There's
there.
concerts this week, isn't it, down at the live buildings
Is there?
outside. So there's, I think, Deacon Blue are playing Sunday.
But you can do things in parks, during the
Yeah,
summer.
Ocean Colour Scene, I think, are playing Friday, and I think there's something else going on. And that's all fenced off outside the live building. But that's exactly what we could do in the Fan Plaza. But of course, that can only happen really in the summer months.
Yeah. So they're going to get something out of this, Belgium. They've
I don't think so. I don't think
scored
so.
the goal, but haven't really created anything since, have they?
He says Manchester have 240 grounds, the cricket ground, 2 arenas, and 5 mid-sized venues.
Yeah.
And people think we should stick to what we have. Exactly, mate. Exactly.
Spot
Exactly. And don't get me wrong. Thinking and wanting something doesn't make something happen, but it does go a long way. Because if you haven't got the dream of going, we need something new, how are you ever going to get it done? If people in the council or people wherever are sitting there thinking, nah, we're fine with what we've got, then nothing will ever happen. But hey ho.
This isn't a booking, is it?
You look at the grass.
I know,
Who's just
yeah.
footing on the grass?
Each of the games have really cut up, haven't they?
I think they've laid a load of new stadiums, new grass on the
pitches,
stadiums.
yeah. Oh!
B says, our stadium should have a mechanical roof to close for concerts so we can have them all year round. But you couldn't have all them all year round because you play... I've had this on Twitter as well. We play football. There's not a chance that someone's going to go, let's have a concert in December.
Yeah.
When there's a match, there's just not a chance that's going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, it's not... It doesn't happen anywhere in this country where someone's going to allow something to happen on their pitch.
That's where the King's Dock dream was, wasn't it? The pitch goes outside.
Yeah.
You play.
Well, that's the...
Madonna, as Paul Craig said when he was here, Madonna on Friday night play against.
Well, that's it. Yeah. Well, that's what where England played last night. You can do that, couldn't you? They have a pitch that goes outside, so that could happen. And that was the dream of the King's Dock, to have that. And that's why Real Madrid, you can do that because you can put the stadium underneath the floor, can't you? The pitch underneath.
Spurs do that as well, don't they?
Yeah.
They lose the grass pitch.
So they can do that, yeah. And Real Madrid can do that. But sadly, we can't do that because obviously we don't have those facilities. I mean, that's thinking miles ahead, and that's an extra hell of a lot of extra money to do that.
Plays again to the stadium cost. While Everton's has gone up from whatever, allegedly around 500 to 760 or something. You're going to have to spend 500 million just to get a 25,000 indoor stadium.
Yeah.
So
yeah. And that's where Spurs were clever, because obviously having a stadium a dual purpose, more than a dual purpose, but what I mean by that is a pitch.
Well,
being able to remove your pitch.
It gives them another summer sport almost opportunity, doesn't it?
Well, it gives them a bigger another income that's
what
actually
I mean.
Bigger than the first one.
Oh,
Slovakia have gone.
Slice that.
They've still got a threat.
They have, yeah.
Oh, they've still got a threat. I'll give them that.
They've made the subs and it's not made much difference.
Belgium are huffing and puffing, but
yeah.
Everton Viking says the Franklin Group are worth over 12 billion, which is the entire family. Although Dan is the head of that, they earn billions annually. So this eventual worth is 4 or 5 billion, but the family's worth a lot more, and they earn a lot more each year. Yeah, I mean that doesn't mean he's going to throw it.
But for when his interest in Everton first came, it sounds disparaging to describe it this way. He's the front man for others as well.
Yeah.
Because a bit like the old Michael Dell bit, he has his family office and all that sort of stuff. So be interesting to see if we get to find out who all the backers are. Yeah.
Mark, I don't know whether whether Taylor Swift needs one big song, to be honest, mate. I think the £1 billion+ in a bank account might make it
about $1.5 billion. She's worth it.
might. All I know is that she's had concerts all over the world and she seems very, very popular.
It's interesting you do the old Wikipedia thing. She's not a singles.
No,
it's albums and live things. But I think her biggest ever album was the first one.
Was it?
No, first one that was big, like 7 million copies or something. And every subsequent album pretty much has got less and less and less and less because, of course, it all goes on to downloads these days and stuff like that. So she's been around long enough to sell, 7 million pieces of vinyl, sort of thing.
Onana with the header going wide.
So who's the big Taylor Swift fan, you or your missus?
Me missus.
Yeah.
But, I get dragged along.
You're forced into it.
Terrible. And there's another one in a couple of weeks, Kylie, in London.
Now, she's reached the stage of everyone would go, wouldn't they? It's
Kylie, that'll be the next one, Kylie. And then Girls Aloud. Oh, God. Bloody hell.
Reunion thing, is it?
Yeah.
You'd be going the Spice Girls if they ever get back together, would you? Would that join the fray? Would it?
I mean, listen, I get taken. Whenever I get taken. That's just the way it is.
Discography.
I just have to go where I'm asked to go.
Yeah. First album, 6 million. Second album, 7. Under 5, 4.5, and 6.5, 2.5, 2, under 3, 900,000 under 3. Just the change in dynamics of actually selling physical units.
Oh yeah, physical, yeah.
But they do add them up these days and do them as the calculations done as equivalents. So
I think she would have sold more than that.
no, it's here, mate.
What's it on?
Wikipedia.
They've got it wrong. The girl is worth. The girl's sold all kinds. So.
She has. Just that over the years, it gets less and less and less. Do you like when she had what she did when she had that falling out with her record company?
Oh, I think that's amazing.
Where she said, "Well, I'm just going to re-record them all." Then.
Well, she didn't. It was one fella. He basically.
He was buying. Bourne, was it?
He was just a terrible person, apparently, and he basically was So she re-recorded them.
Yeah,
she's got 2 to go, I think, something like that.
So she said, "Well, you've got the rights, so I'm just going to re-record everything."
And then because she's so big, no one's gonna. Once Air's version comes out, no one's gonna sell his version of it.
Well, they had the biggest radio station in the States said, "We're going to play the new ones." So there's all your bloody performing rights income gone down the drain.
Yeah.
So he sold it.
Yeah, he sold it.
And
Yeah.
wish he hadn't bought it.
Yeah.
He picked on the wrong girl, didn't he? Well done, her, sort of thing. Oh, this is as likely Slovakia will get a second as Belgium will equalise.
I know. Belgium have been rubbish.
Yeah.
They just look devoid of ideas.
Yeah.
And they've come closest on set pieces, which is mad.
Oh,
That's got to be a foul, surely. When you think they are a bit like England, they've got all the talent, and they just can't. I mean, this, to be honest, this shows you how important England's win was last night. It doesn't matter whether they played well or not; they got the win.
yeah.
And like we said before,
From a poor performance overall.
we said before, they'll have found out, won't they, what they needed to do to improve the team. Both doing it with a win, which is a really nice position to be in.
But what we're seeing at it, well, I know it's a small sample at the moment, but the slow, patient, technical game is getting, challenged by fast, direct, counter.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how Spain do.
Well, they started.
Yeah.
Won the first one, haven't
No,
they? So.
overall, I mean.
Oh yeah, but
All these highly technical teams who were the favourites before it started, actually going to get, in quotes, found out by well-organised, pacey type
ball.
teams. Inside,
I just think that with Belgium, I look at the Belgian team, and apart from Kevin De Bruyne, how many actually shoot this style?
nah.
And I think that's where Martin's got it wrong as well. I don't know. They've got a lot of fast, pacey players. I just don't know whether they actually suit this style of play. Spain suit their style of play. What they've played for years and what most of their players are brought up playing.
I was going to say they develop players for that style. So.
I'm just not sure they actually suit this. Let's have a look.
Have they created anything? No, not really.
Sai Cases is the Franklin takeover is official. If it's official, will they want the final say in the end of the month deadline? FFP.
It won't become official in time for that.
Yeah, he says orders are still in the hands of Machedi. My worries we left Farad make any more mistakes in the player cells. Well, that's more Kevin Felwell, isn't it?
Yeah.
So James says, just joined. Doesn't the Belgium shirt look very wet and heavy considering they only wear a shirt for half a game? Yeah, we said that in the first half after about 10 minutes. I don't know whether it's just the colour. Because I haven't really seen it. It's the same as all the other Adidas shirts, to be honest. They're all the same template. It might just be the colour. I don't know. But it isn't. Yeah, it does look heavy.
It does.
Last 5 minutes of obviously normal time. Belgium, apart from very, very early on, and obviously the goal that was disallowed, and then one that was cleared off the line in the second half, very, very early on, they've done very little. Doku now charging down left, pulls it back.
Score!
Oh, he scored! There you have it! There you have it! There you have it!
Finally, they give him.
Doku down the left, pulls it back. Romelu Lukaku completely unmarked.
They've gone to sleep.
I mean, I don't know how they didn't see his sweaty shirt. But completely unmarked, and he swipes it home to get what will be, if it's just a point, an invaluable point.
Going to be a fun 10 minutes now.
Yeah, there's going to be at least 10 minutes left. You imagine?
Oh, he got too tight. Look.
Doku does really well.
He did.
Look at Lukaku, just stands on the penalty spot.
Great finish.
Literally just stands on the penalty spot and sweeps it in to make it 1-1.
We spent nearly 2 hours telling him to do that.
That's literally Romelu Lukaku, what he does. Even
Really
he had so, it was like him taking a penalty.
Yeah, really good finish.
Yeah.
Keeper gambled, went the wrong way. Oh,
There you go.
he's enjoying it.
Fair play.
Yeah.
They've done very little this half.
Rom's telling him we can win this. Come on.
Zopina, sorry, not Doku. There's a goal. There's a goal check.
Well, he cut it back, so.
Sorry, I got lost in the talking to John about bloody Taylor Swift. Sorry.
But he cut it back, so it's not offside. So I wonder what they're checking.
I think are they looking for the foul before it?
Let's see. This one. Is this a foul?
Did someone handball?
No. That's. Oh, has he touched it with his hand?
No, I don't think he has.
Yes.
Oh, he has?
Oh,
No, you
way.
can't disallow a goal for that.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
Oh,
you cannot
they
disallow
will.
a goal for
They
that.
will. They will.
No. You cannot disallow a goal for that. Come on.
Oh, no.
Come on.
Gee. But it's
No, come on. What's that? What's that?
It's factual, though, so it's got to be.
Oh,
disallowed.
no. Really? They're using...
Oh, are they not sure he's touched
Are they
it?
using that thing from the cricket? Snickets?
Snickermeter.
Snickermeter?
Oh, they've made it subjective. They're not sure.
Oh, don't.
It doesn't change direction, though, does it?
Oh, don't.
Oh, he's run his hand down it.
Hang on. How's that? That would be no different to the one that was scored against us on the
He's
last
gonna
day
give the
season.
goal.
Oh, he's
No.
disallowed it. That's shocking.
Way.
That is shocking. That is a shocking decision. That is horrendous.
It is. I wonder how many people actually think that's right.
That is shocking.
Look, here we go again, look. Has he got an advantage here? No. He's getting fouled, he's getting pulled about.
That's a shocker, that.
But
That's
but
terrible.
the rules say if it touches your hand.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it's the rules.
That's poor, that. Well, people can, you know what? People can say rules are rules. But the goal that Arsenal scored against us on the last game of the season, how's that any different? I mean,
It's not.
that was more of a handball, I thought, in the last game of the season than that one. And that was given. I just, that's shocking, that.
If the referee had concluded it hadn't touched his hand, wouldn't be much objection, would there?
It just hit his hand, though. He didn't control it.
No. But the rule says if it touches your hand in the build-up, then the goal is disallowed.
Well,
So
as I said-
so the VAR guy said, I think it's touched his hand, but you've got to come and have a look. So we
happened
did.
last game of the season against Everton.
Yeah, well, that was
And he's give it.
Oh,
And he's give it. So he's allowed the goal.
7 minutes though.
That's a shocker, that.
We're all on Belgium's side now, aren't we?
I just sometimes feel football just is killing itself and things like that. We come to watch football. No one would have said anything if that goal had been given.
No,
Nobody.
with all the pulling his shirts and stuff. How do we know that he didn't handball it? Because, you know, the Slovakia player was holding on to it.
I just don't think. The thing about it, the one against Everton, I genuinely feel it should have been disallowed because I do think he got a massive advantage out of it because he pushed it past our player.
Yeah.
There, I just think it hits him on the hand. I really do.
Well, there's a lot of pushing and shoving going on. Controversy. Come on, lads, you've got 7 minutes, 6 minutes.
Pour that. I can't believe they had a little thing to
What was that supposed to be? Because it wasn't a snicker meter, was
I
it?
think it was, you know. I think it was like, because there's a thing in chip in the ball. So I think the chip was there to
Well,
see.
it wasn't aligned with the replay then, was it?
No, but I think the chip, I think what it was showing was that
There was
contact
with the ball.
with the ball.
So that's factual then. So why are they asking the referee? Should just tell him, no, he touched the ball.
I don't know.
What does everyone say?
Oh, everyone's basically, a lot of people, well, some people are saying
Rules are rules.
rules are rules.
Well, that's me, isn't it? That's what I was effectively saying. Yeah.
Kibi says the sensor on the ball is very interesting. Toffee says wow, wow, wow.
Yeah.
He also says it's meant to be for Slovakia, isn't it? Yeah. Sometimes you just think, what's football doing? Here we go, look, Kevin De Bruyne. Has he got a yard? Oh, keeper. No power on it. Well, we are heading at the moment for a very unusual top two of this group, I would say. I think a lot of people might have looked at Ukraine and might have looked at Belgium
And thought they were going to win.
to be the top of the group, but at the moment,
Well. 4 minutes.
we're not doing the French game, sadly, but we will be doing both games tomorrow, the 5 and the 8. But we're not doing the French game because we've been here all day. We've got homes to go to.
Some have gone already,
Yeah, well, that's it, yeah.
you know.
We actually have to have lives as well.
Oh, you mean the regular stuff? Yeah, we did those. Only I did 2, though. Oh, no, because you guys did one for Kevin, didn't you? For Kev. So what's that, 3 lives today? Plus 2 watch
Plus 2 watch alongs. We've basically been non-stop since 12 o'clock.
Yeah. No food has been consumed today.
Oh, I've had me fuel,
Yeah.
if you'd like to sponsor us.
Another free advert.
No, I actually paid for that advert. I paid for that advert because I paid for
No
the
free
food.
for them, I mean.
Yeah.
Here we go, they're showing it now with it
Yeah,
synced.
look. Snickergraph.
They still haven't synced it though, have they? There it is. But he hasn't touched it at that point. Look.
I just find that
They
nuts.
need to sync it to show us what they're trying to show us. Oh.
Oh, dear. Dear, dear, dear.
Mathew goes down a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah, he loves it, don't he?
Yeah.
It's a big bugbear of mine, like.
Yeah. Not as much as Richie.
Richie was clever, though, the way he did it.
Yeah. But at least with both of them, you don't have to worry when they go down.
Yeah.
Because you know it's not real. Or the odds are it's not real anyway.
I don't think it's been particularly a good game of football,
It
but I
hasn't,
think because
Been a bit of drama.
because you're expecting Belgium to go and get something out of it, it's kept everyone on the edge of the seat, hasn't it? No, that always makes me laugh. Like,
Oh, we're on the telly.
we're getting beat, and we're like, oh, but you're getting beat, idiot.
Playing to the camera, this guy. Come on. At least they got something. Oh,
Are they fading them out there?
yeah, it looked like maybe there was something there that they didn't want showing. Approaching the last minute, eh?
Yeah.
It'll be 98 plus though, won't it? Because they've had a bit of cramp and stuff.
This is the first, definitely the first shock, I'd say, of the tournament.
Yeah.
It's definitely I know Romania beating Ukraine might have seemed like a shock, but that game could have gone either way, really.
Free kick-off, you mean, yeah?
This is a big shock.
No one expected Belgium to lose, did they?
No. But, as I said,
They haven't lost
I
yet.
just
They haven't lost
look
yet.
at the way they play and I just don't think it suits them. Well done. They're on the break. They've got a man across. Onana gets back and wins the ball. I mean, I know we take the mickey, but that's what Onana
Long
does
legs,
really
yeah.
well. That's what he does really well.
He's back down, yeah. Always time for one more chance.
Well, till there isn't.
Well, yeah.
See, look at
Obviously,
them.
when it's finished,
See,
it's finished.
for me, I just look at them and think, that's terrible. They mess about with the ball. Every time they've been direct on the wings, they've done something. They've created opportunities.
They've created chances for Rom, and he's
I just
one
don't.
away. And
I just don't think the way
Yeah.
they play works. There you go.
indeed, there you go.
Funky.
Romania, Belgium, biggie. Draw.
Yeah,
a draw
that's it,
puts
isn't it?
Romania
Belgium, that game now has got
must win written
so
all over
much.
it. Yeah.
And the goal, I mean, the golden generation have been absolutely wasted.
Yeah.
Like England's golden generation.
Is that because it was a myth?
But they've got the players, haven't they?
Yeah, but the individuals, yeah, but not as a
Football,
team.
I just don't think the football works. I also don't think they've got a talisman, like a real leader. I think Vincent Kompany maybe, but
He was.
I just don't think they've got someone who can drag them through. But I don't know. Certainly not now. I think Lukaku's passed. There you go.
it's
The
finished.
celebrations have begun. It's a great win. Absolutely great win.
None of these Belgian fans
They
expected
thought they
this.
pulled it out. They thought they pulled it out the fire.
Yeah.
But Slovakia have done it. And obviously they face the Ukraine next, and Ukraine will be thinking, God.
Kind of be thinking, we win this, we're right back in it.
Well, yeah, and that's the positivity of that game, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, if you want this to be a bloody group of deathy thing, you want Ukraine to win and Belgium to win, don't you?
Yeah.
One team on 4, the other team,
Yeah,
3
yeah.
teams on 3, all goes to the last game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right, there you go. Big win.
that was
Big
interesting.
win for Slovakia.
Here's the table.
There you go, yeah. The table says right now that Romania are top, Slovakia are in second place, and Belgium followed by Ukraine. But, listen, Belgium could get a couple of wins.
Yep.
Belgium could get 4 points and still qualify.
Yep.
So, there you have it. Right, we'll be back tomorrow. We're doing the watch along at 5 and we're doing watch along at 8.
Normal stuff before.
But
then.
we'll be on at 1 on Toffee TV. So make sure you join us for that. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.